played 35 minutes tonight. Obviously, I thought that was a pretty good game. How sustainable is this, and how much do you feel like these are the type of performances you need to provide, especially when you really being in a two-man center rotation at this point?
I think at the end of the day, it never comes down to just one person. It's a team sport, so everybody has to step up. There has been some changes. Obviously, we all know about that. The new guys just came in. They're learning and studying what we do, but obviously it takes a little bit more time than 2 days to catch up. But every night I think somebody else has to step up because every team is going to play a little bit different. A lot of teams try to take Luka scoring away, or at some times take scoring away. So that's when we have to make adjustments. And one night it can be me, the next night it's Dodo, then it's Dwight, it's JB, Josh, whoever.
When you have a game like this, when you have 5 blocks and you're guarding the best player on the other end, do you feel springier or like you're moving better, or is it just like you played better this game? Is it as simple as that?
I don't know, man. I wish I would know. Then I would do it every day. But I had a little bit issues not too long ago. I got some time off, so that helped. My body feels good again, so I'm happy about that. Just being able to move the way I want to move. A lot of it came down to though that my teammates helped me and slowed people down, so that gives me one more second or half a second, to get there. And I think that was more key, that the combined team defense was there tonight.
And then the block that got challenged, did you think you got it? And what was your thought process as it was being challenged?
I don't know. Is that my first challenge I ever won? No, I was really happy. I know I hit the ball, but in the situation, it's really hard to judge what really happened. So when they have the video, they can see a lot more. So when I saw it on the screen, everybody was like, "Oh, that's clean. You good?" I was like, "Okay, we will see." And then it was clean after all. So we take it.
With KP now gone, how much has the coaching staff indicated to you that center will become part of your normal responsibilities?
I basically knew from the first game on that I'm going to be as a 5-man rotation in there, sometimes a little bit 4, sometimes 5, but, basically it comes down to that now. We have Dwight, an amazing roller, hard-playing guy, physical player, and then me, and I try to switch it up with popping and rolling to the basket because we all know that's what KP was doing a lot, and just try to do my best out there.
Is that something that you've always been comfortable doing since you got to the league, or has it been a progressive thing that you've worked towards to get to this point?
I haven't played as much 5 in Europe, but my first years here I've played the 5 too. A lot of times also because of defensive reasons. But I like playing the 5. Means you set a little bit more screens. Sometimes when they double team Luka, you have to play make and all that stuff. So the involvement is great. So just gotta keep working on it and analyze the videos. What's gonna change for me now playing more the 5 than the 4.
One on Zoom, Stefko, go ahead.
Hey, Maxi, did you get the feeling like Butler was taking it a little personally there, going down the stretch? He seemed like he wanted to go at you every time he got the chance.
I don't know if it was personal towards me. I think he's just a competitor who wants to play hard. So he's obviously one of the best players. So he's trying to take the game over late in the game. I just try to stay in front of him, and I knew I had my teammates on the back, in my, how do you say, in my back, stepping up and helping me out. So it was not just me, but I think he's just a competitor who takes things personal because he wants to win as a basketball player. I don't think it was personally just with me, but more that he wanted to take over the game and win.
Got one more. Chris, go ahead.
Congrats tonight on the win, Maxi.
Thank you.
So, from a confidence standpoint, can you talk about, you mentioned about playing the 5 more, but you're considered to be an anchor on this defense, and you're hard and you're hustling with things. Can you talk about how that is to be in that situation now with Kid, and he's preaching about defense and your confidence in being that guy, being that anchor?
Yeah. Like I said, my main goal when I come out there is help the team in whatever way, because every night can be a different challenge offensively, but defensively most of the time stays always the same. A lot of it on defense comes down to wanting to stop your opponent and just making hard plays. But I wouldn't say that I'm the only guy on the team. We have a lot of guys. I think everybody this year stepped up on defense. We have this challenge where we try to keep opponents under 100 points, and we managed to do that today. That's never just one person. That's everybody. But obviously, Some of the guys, like Dodo, Josh, they come out there and it's just like Dwight. They play with so much heart and they get everybody pumped up. And I hope I can be one of those guys too, or the team sees me as one of those guys, because every team needs those guys that step up and just play hard no matter what.
All right, thank you. What do you think of Maxi, and how viable is it to get a performance like that from him every night, including the 35 minutes he played?
That's all he played was 35?
Just 35.
He's our backup center and our power forward. He was great. Maxi played great offensively and defensively. He let the game come to him, took great shots offensively, and then defensively took the challenge of guarding Butler one-on-one. And then being able to come up with a great hustle. He came up with a lot of hustle plays, had a lot of blocks. Their incredible block on Bam, and it just showed that the hustle, guys just were covering each other tonight on the defensive end, which we're kind of built on. And then offensively, I thought Luka did a great job of just absorbing the double team and making the right play and letting kind of getting the hockey assist tonight, being able DP or whoever, JB, who was rolling, being able to become the playmaker, and guys were knocking down shots.
Was the way Maxi was guarding Jimmy, is that way you switched him in the starting lineup to start the second half?
Yeah, that was one of our pitches, was to come back with Maxi. We could start Maxi in the second half and go bigger on Jimmy, and that's what we talked about at halftime, and that's what we went with. But that was one of the pitches before the game, is maybe to put somebody bigger on Jimmy and not have to double team.
And then, just because you mentioned it, I'll give you, sorry, Callie.
Callie's fine. She's.
You said the hockey assist. With Luka, when he's getting double entrapped in a game like this and a lot of different varieties, is there an expectation from you and the coaching staff that he's just going to figure it out? That it's just he just has to see enough of them to figure out exactly where the reads need to go?
Yeah, I think there's a combination. The extra set of eyes for me and for our coaches and teammates. Everyone's involved. Just seeing where they were coming from, understanding the double. They get the switch and then they would come double. So we've worked on this. We've seen a lot of it this week. And guys from Josh to JB being not just our centers being playmakers, but our smalls being able to roll and be playmakers or get to the basket. And so that's what happened tonight. And there was a lot of carryover. So I'm proud of those guys paying attention in practice.
When it comes to Bertans, obviously he's had one formal practice with you guys, but I think had some strong shows and may have surprised a lot of fans. What did you think about the way he just kind of inserted himself confidently?
I thought Davis was great. I think he was excited to play. He hasn't played in a little bit, and so he was going to get some of the rust off. He had some great looks for us. Also defensively, I think it was him who had the block goaltend, but I didn't pull the trigger fast enough to challenge it, so it kind of worked out. But he was great. Spencer was great. We'll nitpick and say he'll make his free throws. But I thought, again, late in the game, he had a wide open three in the corner, and you could see that he looks comfortable. We can get him the ball, have him run the offense, and make plays. So I thought both of them were great tonight.
We got a couple on Zoom. Landon, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, you talked about this team needing players to score in the fourth quarter outside of Luka. Luka didn't score in the entire fourth quarter tonight, and your team outscores Miami 26-21. Talk about seeing other players step up.
Yeah, I think that's Luka's feel and his ability. Again, the other night he scores 23, I think, in the fourth. So he's capable of carrying the team. But I thought today he did a great job of just absorbing the double team and putting pressure on their weak side defense. And we were able to make shots. At halftime, we talked about it. Whoever wants to make a corner three, get to the corner because that's going to be open tonight. And we made some. But again, just the patience that Luka had is just incredible for a 22-year-old to be able to play that way.
Chris?
All right, Coach, so back to the defense. And can you talk about the importance of having, obviously, with Dwight and Maxi, not only just their effort, but their hustle? Because, even on that chase down block, it's very rare to have a big doing that. Can you talk about the importance of that and the fact that they can switch on guards when there's certain situations?
Yeah, I thought we were going to play DP until he fouled out. He had 5 fouls. I trusted that he was going to, not foul out. But I thought Maxi and him being able to play and switch off on the guards. But again, just the effort that guys give when it's a fast break and they're ahead and they don't quit. Maxi makes a heck of a play. Unfortunately, we didn't come up with the ball, but just his hustle and his spirit, and you can see it throughout the team, is huge. It was huge tonight, and it's been huge for us all season. And so we got to continue with that hustle. But that's just the character of those guys. They never quit, and they never believe they're out of it.
And last one, Leonardo.
Coach, it's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win. Coach, you have a lot of great shooters. How important are those corner threes, especially on the club?
How important are they? They're very.
Corner threes.
Oh, they're important. The more you can create, the more you have opportunities to make. And so we believe that Luka, JB, Spencer, Frank, guys are able to get in the paint and be able to play make. And I thought tonight we felt that we were going to get a lot of corner threes, just the way Miami plays defense. And tonight we did. We shot not just corner threes, we shot 41 threes, but probably half of them come from the corner. And so guys stepped up and made them. And that's one of our weapons that we have to continue to get better at. But it all starts with getting downhill with the ball. If we don't get downhill, then none of those corner threes are available.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.